Yo, what is going on, internet friends? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing absolutely sensational as per always. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Chat, my weekly forum where we discuss the issues, things that might concern me, concern you, or anything in between. Because the truth of the matter is that I do not have all the answers, and neither do you. But together, through open-minded conversation, I'm sure we can come up with a couple of solutions. If I sound a bit down today, it's because I am. It's always very difficult in situations like this. Just know, I don't think he's gonna watch, or they're gonna watch, or she's gonna watch, or whoever. But they know who I'm talking about. Lots of love to you and your family. You are very empathetic to your situation. Always sending love. Something tragic has happened to someone very close to me. Someone who helped me through a lot of the nonsense that has been going on over the past few months in my life. And something tragic has happened to them. And always sending love to you. You know I'm a phone call away. It's none of my business to put your business anyway, but always lots of love. Anyway, internet friends, not even anyway. To be honest with you, it's put me as if I wasn't already not okay. This has just made me a lot worse. And obviously, I've been in not even a similar situation, the same situation as this person, and it's very triggering for me. Situation this person's going through, I've been through, and I know the pain that comes with it. And I really I'm not okay. If I'm honest, I'm not okay, and neither is this person, and I know that it takes a long time to be okay. It's funny because I was thinking to myself this morning that I'm feeling fatigued. I'm feeling very fatigued. When I started this job, a lot of people would ask me, you can't operate at the level that you normally operate at. I'm normally operating quite a high frequency, doing something every day. Something's always due, always busy. And this year has been no different. I've said it before and I'll say it again, very blessed to be living, is still going. Not as well as I would like it to go, not as streamlined. I was speaking to someone, funny enough, on Instagram, and they were asking me, am I happy with where I am? And a question like that makes you stop and think. And I'm grateful, but I'm not exactly like stoked. I'm like, we could be doing better, but that's also a product of me always wanting to do better. Nevertheless, I'm always up to something. It's either mentorship program this, JJC that, work this, we living that, personal life this, other things that. Never ends. And something that a lot of my friends who have been in this working thing longer than me have said is that, boy, you're going to need to take leave and you're going to have to learn how to switch off. And I'm not that type of person. I do get fatigued. And I've spoken very honestly in the past about how fatigued and tired I've been in the past on this YouTube channel through videos and Let's Chats and whatever. And that need to push through that. This is the first time I'm feeling work burnout. I've got basically 3 exams coming up. I've got one board exam on 22nd of September. I've got 2 regulatory exams on the 5th of September, and today's date is the 23rd of September. So, it's all coming together. I'm also very, very grateful to be taking on clients. We're up, and that weighs on your head because you're always thinking. And on top of that, it's my normal work duties. So, and then obviously always got duties everywhere else in this life, which is life, Again, old people will tell me, but we told you that there's no more relaxing. I've never relaxed. It's a different type of busy, but I've always been busy. Nothing frustrates me more than people saying, you see, now playtime is over. I never got a playtime. It may have looked like it because of the way that I structured my life, and I will get back to this one day in the future. I will work hard towards it. I don't care if it's 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I will be able to get to a point where my life is structured in such a way that I'm working as hard, if not harder than before, but in a way that is conducive to me, right? But right now I'm just tired because the way that we're doing this, it feels a bit unsustainable. Nevertheless, we're here now, and it's time to see if the coping mechanisms and safety measures that we put in place. Now we tried our best for you, blood. The coping mechanisms that we put into place are working. Now it's the time to figure out, is it working? Is it gonna work? Are the things you do every day for your mental health, physical health, and your spiritual health, are they working? Are these coping mechanisms coming together? So I've touched briefly on the things that I do for myself each and every day. Obviously, we wake up, thank God for the day, pray every day, first things first. Get out of bed, get on my knees, pray, thank the Lord for the day. Secondly, get to work, write down in my little book, well, if I'm honest, get to work early. I'm not trying to be a rise and grind person. I'm really not a rise and grind person. It's just that unfortunately we have to get things done, and for me right now in the current format and structure of my life, this is the only way for me to get things done, right? So work starts at 8, so I normally get there 10 past, 7:15, and do as much living work or other work, not even just just work as much as I can do, that I can squeeze in, schedule emails, just do as much as I can, right? I still get it wrong, and there's still things that I don't get done, and I kick myself every day. As we speak, there are things that I was supposed to have done yesterday that I couldn't get done, and I didn't do them this morning. Like it's a disaster. But it's okay. We're trying our best. We just flip and try, right? So make the same meal every single day. There's many reasons why I do that. Many reasons, but yeah, oats and fruits. Normally an apple, orange, whatever, but oats and fruits every single day. Again, it's just me, it's just what works for me. Everyone does what works for them, it works for me. Same reason why I will make sure that I go out and buy a coffee every single morning. Every morning I'm at a barista somewhere, either in my building or the motherland nearby, but I'm getting a coffee somewhere. It is what it is. Then we just get through the day, survive work with this ADD, do as many things as I can. Sometimes it doesn't work, other days it does work. Like, we're just trying our best. Get home and try and work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But a minimum of 3 to 4 times a week, we are exercising. We have to get the mind moving and off of the same mundane things. I need to be active. I need to feel physicalness. I don't know. Marina once said that I'm sensory seeking, and that was the very accurate thing. You want to feel things. You want to, you know, you need that, right? And exercise makes me feel. I feel again. So that's cool. But anyway, I say all of that to say this. That's the routine I've implemented, and nothing is at an extraordinary high pace. It sounds like a lot, but if you see the pace and quantity of work that is done, it's sustainable. I won't say it's a little bit of work, I won't say it's a lot of work, but it's sustainable. I do what is sustainable for me, so that when times are tough and I'm feeling low, I know that I can count on the fact that I wake up in the morning and pray enough that is sustainable. I get to work early enough every single day that even if I just sit there and send one email, it's sustainable to me. There's a measure in place. I need that type of building block for myself, that type of structure for myself. And that's what works for me. As the more tired I get, which is like now I'm exhausted, I'm getting tired, and now we're gonna have exams and we're gonna have tests and stuff. I need to see if all of these things are gonna work. Can I continue getting to work early, right? And instead of doing living work, touch on my RE stuff and my PCE stuff and do 30 minutes of that before work. Is that going to work for me? Because I have that time allotted for something, and it's for work, and now all I'm going to do is substitute in other work, which is exactly what it's for. If I continue exercising at a sustainable rate, can I keep doing it? Can I keep doing it? Now it's the real test. Now our back is against the wall and we need to see if this stuff is working. Because for me, right, not to say that no one should rest and you shouldn't take leave, and I'm like, again, I'm not a grind and die guy, but I am a continue working until you can't work anymore. I guess I'm a grind and die, but whatever, you know. I'd rather slow the pace of work down than stop working completely, because it will drive my brain crazy. I can't do nothing. It makes me nar. I can't do nothing. I need to jump between things, and that is how I work, jumping between things. What I used to love about We Living work is that I could jump between things. I was never thinking about one task all day. I was always thinking about problem solving, this task, this. And sometimes at work, I wish things were, it's so weird, and I don't know how to articulate this. Some days I wish it was just problem solving stuff in my own timeline. Other days I wish it was just straightforward, do this, same thing over and over. And I guess I do have a combination of the two. I really do enjoy my job. Like, I really do love my job. I really do. I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful for it. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that on this channel. But like, everyone has those days where you're like, oh, I'm struggling. And the past week, I've been struggling more than I've been getting it right. The work quality has been better, and I feel like I've got more grip of what's going on and how it must be done, but I don't know. Actually, I don't even know, articulating that out loud, I'm like, something just doesn't feel rach. Something just doesn't feel like it's coming together. And for me, when things don't necessarily feel like they're coming together, I'm probably tired. Probably knocking on exhaustion's door. What happens? Do I burn out or what? What happens? Like, I think we've burnt out before and we survived, but flip. Not to mention weekends back to back we stacked. This weekend, I don't know if I'm supposed to be at Live on Lawn or some other day festival concert with Tito, but I think I might have to be with yeah, we'll see. Yeah, internet friends, there's a lot to think about, and I just had to like let it all out. How do you guys cope with exhaustion? Like, if you are at that year-end fatigue, as working people call it, and I hate that, you know, that end of year, that mid-year fatigue, how do you cope? You know, I've asked so many times in the past people, how do you cope? And I just need more answers. I need to hear more opinions, more thoughts, more, this is how I do it, but I've heard some people do this. I want to know. I'm like deeply interested in how people get this done. Different people from different perspectives. But you will all let me know in good time, and we'll see where we go from here. Internet friends, let me continue my journey home and see if there's any way I can help people out. But yeah, as always, man, love to all of you. Praying for the safety, health, wealth and prosperity of all of your families. To whoever watches this, into the ether it goes. Maybe I'm wishing that upon myself as well. I think I could use some blessings of health, wealth and prosperity for not just me but also my family. Yeah, quite an emotional day, you know, but as always, internet friends, thank you for rocking with me. As always, remember to love life and all the people in it. We love you.
seashore. Got a taste, I need more. Got a feel, I want more. Needing it like encore. I ain't this feeling in a minute. Wait, shit out the ballpark, get it. Ayy, I've been trying to stay calm, steady. Wait.